Find the value of the tangent of inverse sine of 1/2. Well, an inverse trig function is just an angle. Alright, inverse sine of 1/2 is some angle, and I could call it theta. So the question is, can we find this angle so that we can then take the tangent of that angle? Well, if the hold on, I started to write tangent and I meant to write inverse sine. If the inverse sine of 1/2 is equal to this angle theta, this unknown angle theta, that means that the sine of that angle is 1/2. So this is the question that you're asking yourself whenever you look at inverse sine. You're asking yourself, what is the angle? The sine of what angle is 1/2? Well, that's where this chart comes in. This is a chart that you should have memorized. All the information on here you should know by heart. Or at least you should have this copied down and you should have it on a sheet of paper next to you as you take any test or quiz in this unit. So, what angle has a sine of 1/2, you say? Well, the sine of this angle is 1/2. So you could think of it as 30 degrees or pi over 6, whatever you're more comfortable with. Okay, I like radians. So I'm going to say to myself, the sine of pi over 6 is 1/2. Okay, so that means that the angle is pi over 6. Alright, so now that I know what the angle is, now I can do the tangent. So now the question is, what is the tangent of that angle? Okay, what is the tangent of pi over 6? Well, same chart. The tangent of pi over 6 is radical 3 over 3. So that's going to be the answer. Alright, that is why the answer is going to be C. Kabam!